Your grandparents bought a house on one salary, working at a gas station. You have a college degree, a good job, savings, and you still can't afford a starter home. So what changed? Stick around, because the answer isn't what you think. It's not lazy millennials. It's not avocado toast. It's a system that quietly broke. Let's do quick math. In 2026, the median U.S. home price sits at $390,300. To comfortably afford that, you need a household income north of $110,000 a year. The average American household doesn't come close. And here's the twist. It's not just California or New York anymore. This is happening almost everywhere. Only 3 states in the entire country, Louisiana, Minnesota, and Iowa, still have incomes that actually match home prices. 3 out of 50. Wait, it gets worse. In California, you'd need to nearly double your income just to afford the average home. Not by a mansion, just an average one. So let's break down exactly how we got here, in 3 brutal reasons. Reason 1, the golden handcuffs. Imagine you bought a home in 2021. Your mortgage rate? 3%. Now imagine you want to move, new job, growing family, whatever. To buy a similar home today, you'd trade that 3% rate for one in the high 6% range. Would you do it? Most people said no. So millions of homeowners just stayed put, didn't sell. Which means fewer homes hit the market. Which means the homes that are for sale get fought over, driving prices even higher. Economists actually have a name for this: rate lock-in. It's an invisible force keeping supply frozen while demand keeps growing. Reason 2, we simply didn't build enough. Here's a number that should shock you. The U.S. is short somewhere between 1.2 million and, by some estimates, over 8 million homes compared to what the population actually needs. Think about that like a game of musical chairs, except every year, more players join and almost no new chairs get added. Zoning laws, expensive land, labor shortages, and NIMBY politics, not in my backyard, have made it painfully slow and expensive to build new housing, especially the affordable kind. Reason 3, the squeeze nobody talks about. Since the year 2000, inflation-adjusted home prices have jumped roughly 65%, while wages crawled forward at a fraction of that pace. And it's not just buyers hurting. Nearly 21 million renting households and almost 19 million homeowners now spend over 30% of their income just on housing. The official line where a home stops being a home and starts being a financial trap. 1 in 3 Americans right now are worried they'll fall behind on rent or their mortgage. That's not a headline stat. That could be your coworker, your sibling, you. Here's the part that stings the most. This generation didn't do anything wrong. They didn't overspend on lattes. They followed the rules: school, job, savings account, and the finish line just moved. Quietly, year after year, until homeownership started to feel like a myth passed down from an older America. But here's the twist you need to hear. It's not hopeless everywhere. Experts predict mortgage rates could ease slightly through the rest of 2026, and pockets of the country, the Midwest, parts of the South, are actually becoming more affordable, not less. The dream isn't dead. It's just moved. And the people who understand why this is happening are the ones who'll know where to look next. So here's my question for you. Is this happening where you live? Drop your city in the comments. I want to see how bad or good it really is where you are. And if this video actually made you go, wait, that's why, hit subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down the 3 U.S. cities where it's actually getting easier to buy a home in 2026. See you in the next one.